Hi, this video is about how to use the chorus effect on a Roland D-50 to emulate a Leslie rotating speaker for Hammond organ sounds. We got the D-50 right here. The trick is to, first of all, start with a basic B-3 sound. The one I have here, even though it has an upper and a lower part, let's see, we'll push upper button to show you. The upper is really the main organ sound, and if we put the balance all the way down to 0, you see that the lower half is just really percussion. That is kind of the key. You don't want two main body organ sounds on the upper and lower. You really want just one, preferably on upper if possible. So this sound is basically 80% organ and 20% the percussion part. And you want something nice and just plain, straight sounding. And here is the key. Press the upper button, then common, then chorus. And this is what you want your settings to be. Type 4 for the type of chorus, the rate at 50, the depth at 36, and the balance at 100. And what happens is when I'm going to put this down for a second. When the balance of the rate, I should say, is at 50, that's sort of a slow Leslie effect. If it were all the way down to 0, it's more of a break. If it goes all the way to 100, it's fast. And the great thing is, if you use the joystick control right there to adjust the rate while you're playing, you can actually make it speed up and slow down as long as you're only willing to use one hand. So again, 50 in the middle being sort of a slow Leslie. Of course, the downside is you have to adjust the rate the Leslie speeds up and slows down manually yourself. So you know, the faster you go to 100, the quicker it'll make it sound like it's getting there. So it does take a little concentration to make sure that you get the rate, sort of right. And of course, the other downside is you have to use the left hand to adjust the Leslie speed, so you can only really play with the right hand for that. But another trick that I do, if you don't mind having the inability to have it go up and down at a time, I programmed the same B3 sound with a fast Leslie and a slow Leslie, and I put them right next to each other. So there's a slow, and I even labeled it. You could see on the right there, so I could tell the difference. Slow, and then right next to it is fast. And so even though you can't make the Leslie effect go up and down, you can use a little bit more ability of playing with two hands, and you just have to toggle back and forth between the two patches that way. So it depends on which you'd prefer. As to which you'd want to use, but the one where you edit it again with the chorus. Just adjusting the rate yourself. That's kind of a fun way to go about it.